I want to title this video like Cinder merch in my RT store. More likely than you, or something like that.
I think Cinder merch in my RT store is all you need.
Exactly. Good day, everybody. It is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and if you guys enjoyed this video, you should subscribe for more RWBY videos. Check out the Patreon if you guys want to get these videos early, and it's also RWBY reaction season, so you guys can get those reactions early too. Did I say for you guys to join the Discord server? Because you should. Last time I said that, a bunch of people joined, and it's great. We're very friendly, heavily moderated. Now, let's get into the anti-haul, or I guess it's not an anti-haul.
It's not an anti-haul. This was like the most positive, I think, knee-jerk reaction we've ever gotten.
Pass. Yes. Because I actually bought some of this. So yeah, it is not an anti-haul. That was a little force of habit, I guess. We're so used to being disappointed.
I have to drag my mind out of the narrow pits of negativity.
Know, right? But yeah, we actually have some fire stuff in that collection. And to be honest, okay, I did buy a couple things. So I bought the Pyhrra shirt, I bought the Cinder shirt, and then I
definitely have to get the Ruby Rose Ramen bowl set.
It was around there. Yeah, so we'll talk about that. So let's start with the bandana, which I think I have lost on my screen. But okay, we'll just open it. So there isn't really a theme to these things. They just put merch in the store, which I think is fine. So let's talk about this, okay? I don't know the going price for a bandana. Like, it's sort of like it seems in the same vein of a hat, right? So if you're gonna pay $20 for a hat, I guess the bandana's like slightly similar. I wear bandanas sometimes, but I can't say that I'm a frequent bandana user, just like I don't wear hats. I know my hair's not curly today, but hats and curly hair just don't really go together. So it's not for me, but I think the design is nice. I like the variety of the emblems. Like, I think that they all pop really nice.
Yeah,
they're all very
colorful,
bright.
very poppy. I really dig it.
They got everyone's colors right this time. Like, Blake is black, Weiss is white. Like, woo!
They look like they have everyone. They didn't put It's so awkward when there's like Juniper merch, but they don't put Pyhrra's symbol in there.
It seems like they actually put Penny's sword instead of Pyhrra in there, because you see Jean Ren and then you see Penny's sword. Then obviously
there's
everyone
room
else,
for one P character.
Exactly. And so like with this, the only thing that I would like to see is that it's hard to tell the size. It does have the measurements in the
22.
corner.
I'm guessing because this is American, it's 22 inches by 22 inches.
Yeah, but like you don't
get
you
can
it
swaddle
until
a baby in that.
It.
That's
you know
a big bandana.
Like, I would like to see it on someone or someone holding it like this, so we get a sense of like, does it go down to your waist? Does it go down to like your belly button? Like, how big is this thing?
The idea is that you kind of fold it up a little bit.
I know that, but I'm saying for a size reference, like I'm assuming because of the big C money, they're not doing a lot of photo shoots right now. But I feel like that would be useful in a case like this. Even if it's just like not even an official photo, even if it's just like the community manager or whoever being like, hey, like it doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to be clear. So yeah, I don't know about the price, but like, again, I don't know much about bandanas, so maybe that's
I don't know much about bandanas.
Who knows? Let's talk about the pint glasses. There's not really much to say. Like, again, it's the Idly art, which is fine. Like, you know, it's at least on something else. You know what I mean? Like, it's not repeat on clothing again. It's on a different item. I do like these at the bottom. I think that's cool, but like they're cups.
The fact that they're hand wash only is kind of annoying, because if you're like me, you just want to put them in the dishwasher and forget about them. I don't want to have to, like, you don't get to feel special and me to clean with my hand this pint glass.
But yeah, like, I don't know, for me, like, they're not, like, I don't know, like, I personally wouldn't buy them. I also don't drink, so that's the other thing, but I prefer...
Okay, like, pint glass can be for anything. It doesn't have to be beer.
A pint of water,
I don't drink any fluids.
No. But here's what I'm thinking, right? Is like, I liked it better when they made the pint glasses like in a theme. So like, for example, I have a glass and it's like Crow bar. It's the bar that Crow is drinking in volume 3. Like, that's the whole thing. And so I don't know, like, I don't see why you would buy a RWBY volume 8, specifically volume 8, right? RWBY volume 8 pint glass, right? I feel like that they should try to make these things more long lasting. You know what I mean? Because that's the hard part about some of the merch sometimes. It's like, every, like, costume change, it's just sort of the same, like, it's sort of the same vibe, but it's just different, like, clothes. And so that's why I feel like I don't feel the need to buy as much RT merch sometimes, because I'm like, okay, this is the exact same pose as 4 years ago. RWBY's just in a different outfit, right? And so I feel like that they should, you know, make something that's a little more like, I do like the merch with their new clothes. Like, I think merch with their new clothes needs to exist, right? Like, it's their new outfits, people want that. But, like, in this particular case, like, these are cups that I will keep, like, forever, as long as they don't break. They're not like clothing where, you know, you grow out of it, you, like, rip one, it wears down naturally, right? Like, cups are a bit longer lasting, I would say.
A cup is forever.
I have this cup, okay, this is so off topic, but I have this Tweety Bird.
Wait, before I was about to say Disney, but no, Tweety Bird, you threw it up
I have
there.
this Tweety Bird cup where they're all skiing down a slope or something, and I remember that I used to like to put, like, milk in the cup so it looked like they were all, like, snowing. I'm sure that was the intention of it, but it's, like, Tweety Bird and Bugs Bunny and, like, the cat, and they're all, like skiing down the slope. And
that is so adorable.
It was, like, really cute. So, yeah, I feel like that they should do something a little bit different, you know?
You
like,
can
it's
put
just
milk
really...
and they look like they're in the tundra.
Like,
it's volume 8. Does that make you feel better?
So, yeah, I don't know. Wait till they're on sale if you do want them. Sure. That's what I would say. All right, let's talk about the good merch. Because I guess it is kind of an anti-haul in a sense, because all of those are past. Like, we're not buying any of these, but this is like good stuff here.
I really want to buy this.
Yeah.
Next time that you order,
I know,
I
should have told you, yeah.
Because I will give you $20 to get that.
I feel like that this is really in the same vein as the Clover and Crow pins. Like, you can use this as cosplay. You can use this on a lanyard. Like, there's so many different uses. Like, you can put this, like, I don't know if you guys can see, but back there I have all my Disney pins in a cabinet, right? So, like, you can put that in a cabinet and just show it off. So there's so many uses for this. Great for cosplayers, right? Like, all of that stuff. You could just wear it, pin it on your backpack. I know you like stuff like that. Yes. For me, like, I don't really wear pins. Like, I like to put pins. Again, I have lots of pins to put in the box, but those are more like, again, they're Disney characters, right? And so, yeah, I think that it's great. Like, I think the price point for something like that is probably really good, as long as, like, people don't get it and it's, like, plastic or something.
I really hope that it's metal.
I'm hoping that it feels more
well,
like
it says
metal-ish.
enamel pin, and enamel usually means, like, it's a sort of metal material.
Yeah, so as long as people don't get it and they're like, I could have made this like from foam or at the dollar store, like, as long as
from paper
but
mache.
There's no reviews yet, right? And so I'm just hoping that it's nice, it looks good, probably will help out the cosplayers and all that stuff.
But you have those RWBY enamel pins that you've never actually worn, but have, like, all the girls, the main four, different symbols, I believe. You have not ever used it, and I've been so jealous because they've been...
I know what you're talking
and they're
about.
Like, and they're good quality, so
they're
if they're anything
nice.
like that, yeah.
Yeah, and they also did floral pins at RTX, and, like, I heard that those were good. So, yeah, let's talk about the ramen bowl.
This is like the practical things to have in your house.
This was like kitchenware, like an RT collection, right? Because you have all the cups and then you have a ramen bowl. I mean, like, I think that some people were like, oh, why use RWBY when you could use, you know, like Sun or Neptune or, like, the ramen bowls, from that volume, right? Volume 2,
Old
volume 3.
Man ramen?
Yeah, like, something like that. But we have to keep in mind that RWBY is the marketable character, right? Like, as much as I like stuff that, like that crowbar glass that is, like, a reference to the thing, like a reference to inside of the canon, if that makes sense, like, it does make sense for them to use RWBY. Now, again, price point, have I ever bought a ramen bowl?
You could just
I have never had a ramen,
buy a bowl, buy reusable chopsticks, and a spoon, and you get the same job.
But it has RWBY on it, though, Hunter. How are you gonna do that? You're gonna put a waterproof sticker on the bottom? Like, that doesn't sound good, right? And so, like, they're, you know, it's for the RWBY fan that also needs a ramen bowl.
This seems so extra. It's like you own a teapot, but you never actually made a pot of tea.
I would like a teapot, actually, now that you mention it. That's what they should have done for Blake's birthday.
That would have been a great idea instead of the mug, but it's also, like, practically...
I wonder what all this is at the side. Like, I'm sure that
typically
this is,
there's just, in the actual bowl,
right?
It's not at the bottom, but around the rim they have, like...
Yeah,
designs.
I wonder what that is. That would have been nice to get a better picture of. It seems like they just put this on both of the things. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. Because on one hand, Like, it's $80. On the other hand, like, I don't know how much an item like this would go for, but I'm wondering, I do wonder about, like, the market of people that would, like, buy this. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's an interesting, like, niche thing. Like, are they trying to capitalize off
like
the
weebs?
Yeah, I think that this is, kind of cool. Like, it's a kind of cool, neat thing. I would like to see the reviews of it, but yeah, I don't know, like, I don't hate it, I guess.
I can't imagine that they, like, mass-produced something like this with the assumption that 1 billion people would buy it.
Exactly. It's
I feel
really,
like they probably
thing, right?
did that with the enamel pin. They probably did that with the Pyhrra and Cinder shirt.
It's not like an anti-haul, it's just a pass, we're not buying it, but we still think, like, it's cute. It's not, like grossly offensive in any way, you know what I mean?
Doesn't offend, yeah, it's not offensive.
It's not, like, reused art, it's not ugly, it's not, so yeah. Alright, so let's talk about the love of our lives, the Cinder and Pyhrra shirt. I did buy these. The Rooster Teeth store did not send them to me, but if they would like to send anything to me ever, I will take it. But yeah, I did buy these with my own money, and I just really like them, because these shirts do not have the same issue as the Blake one, where it was like, hello, like, Blake is like this circle on the Titan's head on your boobs, and that's it. Right, like, these are actually, like, big designs. They're nice designs. They were designed by a community artist. I like the parallels.
Which I had not heard of
like,
before, but I feel like I'm gonna, like, look them up now.
Yeah, and I like just the parallel of, like, Pyhrra and Fall, and then, like, Cinder being the Fall Maiden. Obviously, their destiny was tied into each other in a lot of ways. I like the diamond, because that's reminiscent of, obviously, Cinder's little feather pin and other aspects of her design.
Just the blues and the reds sort of contrast each other really nicely.
Like that
colors
little
are
gradient.
Gorgeous.
Like, that
I love
was
the
really
shape
pretty.
of it, how it's within that pyramid.
I also like the fire, like, obviously, like, all of the maiden stuff. It's nice to see some Cinder merch in the store. We love to see it. I posted on Twitter after this happened, and I'm like, Cinder fans, there is a Cinder shirt in the store. This is not a drill, right? And I like this design, too, because even though it is, like, her Volume 8 outfit, it doesn't feel like that this is ever going to go out of style, particularly, you know? Like, as long as Cinder continues to be the maiden and continues to have the eye patch, like, these core elements of her character, like the feather, has always been with her, right? So I'm glad that that is more of a focus, because, again, as we talk about, like, over time, the designs, like, change and stuff sort of loses relevance, if you want to call it that, or, like, oh, this shirt I wore in Volume 8, like, it's, like, Volume 10 now, and the girls are in, like, vacuo outfits, like, that sort of
Everybody's wearing rompers now.
Exactly, and so, like, it's one of those things where I feel like that this is, like, a long-lasting design, because it keeps all the core elements of Cinder's character, the grim arm, the pin, right, just her overall, like, outfit and aesthetic, and the same thing can be, well, Pyhrra's not getting a new design.
Not getting a new design, unless they just had her as a pile of ash.
So, yeah.
I don't think we're doing that design. I love how, whereas Cinder seems very alert and awake, she seems like she's almost sleeping.
Yeah, it's
passive.
like eyes open, eyes closed.
And it kind of communicates one is still very active, where one is, you know, dead.
Yeah, and I really like the size of this one. It does look a little bit smaller than the diamond, just because, like, the diamond obviously goes more, like, down vertically. But I still think it's
also
big.
Wider.
Yeah, I feel like that it's wide. It's, again, like, I'm just comparing it to the Blake one, because that's the one we talked about last. Like, it's still, like, a big design. Obviously, I'll wear them, and, like, we'll see, right? Like, that's the nice part about buying the actual, like, good merch, is we can sort of, like, do a little video, like, guys, like, hello, this was the merch I bought from the RT store. Like, how does it actually look? And so I'm, like, the test guinea pig for all of this stuff, right? But I really like, the big, like, leaf over here. I just like how Pyhrra's hair curves like
how
that.
It feels almost like a big S. Like, there's, I love the shape of it, because Cinder feels like a diamond. This one feels like a big, like, you know, like, curling,
almost
hooping.
like a wind pattern, right?
Yes,
like when you think of wind, like, drawn, it's like that little, like, those little
like
flowy things, like a wave, right? And so I really like that.
It's gorgeous.
And it's nice to have Pyhrra merch. So now, like, I almost got the whole set. I got a Nora shirt, I got a Pyhrra shirt. Like, all we need is something nice.
Hoodie?
I have a Jean hoodie, but I would like something with Jean, like, on it, so that would be nice. But yeah, we almost got a complete set. So 10 out of 10 would buy these designs. Yeah, hopefully,
a lot more
right?
designs for this dead character than there have been for a lot of alive characters.
But still, like, I'm glad that Cinder actually got something.
One thing that I will say for Cinder is that she doesn't have a lot of merch, but when she does have merch, it's always good merch.
Most of the time.
Okay,
there is
well,
one
I like
Cinder
that
item. There are 2 Cinder items in the Rooster Teeth store that look kind of bad. But yeah, I understand what you're saying, right? The only thing about this is, like, it kind of looks like Redbubble-y again, similar to the Blake stuff, like, like just
or
because
they just
it's not
added
modeled
it to it.
or
I
anything.
guess so.
So I would like to see, like, again, what these look like on a person. And this looks like off-white, so I'm kind of like curious about that.
That almost looks like a blue.
Yeah, and so I wonder. I don't know. I just wonder. I wonder if like. I wonder about how the colors look in real life.
Yeah.
And then I also wonder if they could have, like, adjusted the color somehow so it doesn't look as this was, like, something we slapped on a t-shirt, right? But I do like the white for Cinder,
because if you look at this one, if you look closer to Cinder, it looks whiter, but if you look, like, at the bottom near the edges, it looks more blue
it's
or
like
off-white.
somebody, like, they were like, oh my gosh, like, I have 10 minutes they've given, you know what I mean? I have 10 minutes to go into the Rooster Teeth building, snap a picture, and leave, and, like, this is what they call, right? Just
before the
COVID
Rona
stuff,
catches
right?
me.
So I know that because of, like, again, the plague going around, like, I know that there are some limitations, but I'm just curious. I would like to see these on a person. You guys may see these on me, so
I will be the person. I would want to see them on you just because I'd want to see them on a real person.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm not crazy about white clothing, just as a personal taste, so if it's more off-white than white, I feel like I'll be more for it.
I'll let you know. You heard it here first.
Well, I'll probably see you with it.
But yeah, I feel like overall this was a win. They did
I'm really glad that they're getting
these.
more community. That's one thing. Whenever I saw questionable RWBY art, I'm just like, guys, on merch, I'm just like, guys, there's so many great like community artists that you could be paying and getting and helping, and I'm glad that they're doing that.
Because, I mean, I think that Rooster Teeth should have good in-house designers, too.
Oh, yeah,
but I think
certainly.
that showcasing the community, like, that is a good thing, right? Because obviously the artist benefits, but also Rooster Teeth benefits as well, right? They get the platform to sell something that they could have sold on Redbubble, right? Probably.
That's true.
Right? And Rooster Teeth gets something
You have to look at it
official,
as like an
right?
opportunity loss.
Exactly. And so I feel like that for Rooster Teeth, like, this is taking back the Redbubble market in a sense, right? Like, it's sort of helping with that, right? But yeah, that is basically all from us, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. There were definitely some yasses and some passes going on here. So yeah, these are a yass. I did buy them. I'll let you guys know. Follow me on Twitter or Instagram, because that's usually like where I post my clothes and stuff. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.